Hello everybody and welcome back to On the Shelf Gaming, the only show on the internet that is on the cutting edge of the cutting edge. We're playing Yoshi's Story for the Nintendo 64.
Woo! Man, look at those things spin. Look at these next level graphics.
I know!
How'd they even do that?
I've never seen anything like it before. I wonder why all modern games don't do this. Probably because they don't have the raw power.
Hell yeah.
Bro.
Dude, pick the turquoise Yoshi. I like that one.
You don't want the pink one?
No, pick the turquoise one. It's got like pink shoes. That's fine. Best of both worlds.
Pink one? I mean, I guess that's fair.
That's not the turquoise one. That's just
blue.
blue.
Said the one with pink shoes.
The turquoise one had pinkish shoes.
Pinkish being a critical part of that statement there.
Whatever.
It's fine. The important thing is that Sacred didn't get what he wanted.
Ain't that just what gets you out of bed in the morning?
Yeah. Hell yeah. So, what do you know about the story of old Yoshi?
I know that he is a minor character that people are weirdly attached to. That's about it.
I mean, he's got his own spin-off series.
Well, yeah, and look how far that's gotten Yoshi. Bunch of weird Smash players who are weirdly attached to Yoshi.
Fair, I suppose.
What a legacy.
That's fair, I suppose, but don't let them hear you say that. It's fine, though, because this is the true story of Yoshi. So you didn't get to see it because I didn't play it for you, and I also didn't play it for the viewers at home. But the background of this story is that Baby Bowser came to Yoshi's Storybook Island and stole the Super Happy Tree.
Oh, not the Super Happy Tree.
I know! Now how will we ever be super happy again?
What a fucking asshole Baby Bowser is.
He is, but it's fine.
Popped out the pussy and chose violence.
But it's fine, though, because 6 baby Yoshis have teamed up to go rescue the Super Happy Tree from Baby Bowser.
Do you think that Koopas, and like Bowser by extension, like hatched from eggs like actual turtles? Or do you think like Koopas give live births?
Well, for the sake of Bowser's mom, I hope they don't give live birth.
I mean, do you think Bowser popped out all spiky, or do you think that they came out that way?
I mean, baby Bowser has got spikes. I mean, obviously they're not quite to the extent of adult Bowser. But, like, he's still pretty spiky.
I suppose.
So, we did it! We beat level 1!
Woo! I didn't even realize we were making progress!
Yeah, so one thing that makes Yoshi's Story completely different from literally every other 2D platform I've ever played in my entire life is it doesn't matter how far into the level you get. You just have to eat enough food.
Huh.
Which is why it's a game after my own heart. Because I also love eating enough food.
Hell yeah, bro.
And so we move on to page number 2. After successfully eating food,
Fuck yeah.
the Yoshis have set out to find the Super Happy Tree, which will make everybody really happy or something.
Including Poochie the dog.
Who we didn't see, I don't think, but we did see the elephants. They don't look anything like elephants. Those guys holding the stop signs,
Yeah.
those are apparently elephants.
No, they're not. Maybe from the banana splits, maybe, but...
God, that's such a weird show.
Yeah.
Hooray, we've got one level choice.
Well, I guess I'll go to that one then. There we go.
Yeah, so the, every page has 4 levels you can choose from. But to unlock the levels, you have to get the... Oh no, I'm dying! You have to get the special hearts from the previous level. And since we beat the previous level, like, 3 steps into the level, we didn't get far enough to get to any of those. So we don't have any options. But it's fine, because who wants to play level 2, 3, or 4 anyway, right?
Right. So, you know, about the banana splits, and this is kind of a broader topic, what is your opinion on you know, people buying the rights to childhood properties or childhood properties becoming public domain. Mm-hmm. And the first thing people do with them is like, what if we make it horrible and fucked up and scary? Like, is that a trend you like, or are you as done with that as I am?
I mean, I don't really care either way. I'm not going to go watch any of the stuff. It's like when they did the horror Winnie the Pooh because it
Blood and
first
Honey.
entered public domain. It's like, I'm not going to go watch that. It's
Right.
Like, I don't care.
Or now they're doing, I don't remember what studio it is, but it's the indie developers are making a game called Winnie's Hole.
Oh my.
Where it's like a roguelike RPG where you play as like a fucking virus and you like infect and Cronenberg Winnie the Pooh.
Oh my.
So he fucking infects and Cronenbergs everyone else. And it's like that I wouldn't care if it weren't Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, for sure.
Winnie the Pooh, that ruins what would be a fine concept to me. Because it's just like, alright, so now I know that the game itself doesn't actually matter at all. It's just Winnie the Pooh for shock. It's just shock value Winnie the Pooh. And I don't know.
Nah, for sure.
I'm sure it's a perfectly serviceable game, but it just leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
No, and that's totally fair. Because that's the thing, right? Like, it's like, what's gain there? Are you using the property because the property makes sense? Or are you using it because you think it'll get you a couple extra, like, downloads for your game?
Right.
It's like, it's obviously the second one. I mean, maybe it's not. Maybe they're really, like, they really believe in this idea.
They just had a vision, and it was Winnie the Pooh. And,
Right.
like, you know, if it is that, you know, more power to them.
It just doesn't seem very likely.
Yeah, I somehow have trouble wrapping my brain around that one being the case.
Yeah.
But because Warner Brothers did the same thing with the Banana Splits, you know? Every time the Banana Splits have popped up lately, they have not been the happy, fun, weird animal mascots.
Right.
You know, they made a totally not Five Nights at Freddy's movie with Banana Splits. And then, C.H. Greenblatt, the guy who made Chowder, he made Jellystone. And don't get me wrong, I love Jellystone. I thought it was a very funny show. But in that, he had the Banana Splits be like a gang who were like money launderers and like tried to kill some children. And it's just like,
Jesus.
Where does the appeal of that come from? Like, I've just never really understood the appeal of like beloved childhood icon, but
ruined.
Fucked up. You know, they're ruined.
Right.
It's that same thing that like sequels to like movies will do all the time, or like video game sequels where it's a different character, but like the old main character is still there, but now they're old and they're fat and depressed, and it's just like who looks at that like, yeah, no, that's the shit I'm into.
It's like, God, I sure am glad that my favorite character is a loser.
Is living my life.
I would have hated for him to just be happy and live the rest of his life. Thank God he can also suffer with me.
Right.
No, for sure.
The only game I can think of that gets away with that is Metal Gear Solid 2. And that's just because Solid Snake was already miserable.
True. Yeah, no, Snake in MGS2, he's just Snake again. Like, he really... Nothing about him has really changed. Of course, then they make him all old and sad in 4. So, I mean...
Because war, it changed.
It is really funny to me that two super popular series have, like, completely contradictory taglines. Because, like, Fallout, war never changes. Metal Gear Solid, war has changed. It's like, do you think it's like a response to the Fallout thing? Because, like, if it was an American developer, I'd say definitely yes. But since it's Kojima, it could go either way.
I somehow feel like Kojima doesn't give the slightest shit about fucking Fallout's view on war.
See, that's the thing, though. Like, he's such a weird guy. I could easily see him being like, man, I can't believe that they would say that. War totally changes. I'll show them. And you just get fucking Snake. War has changed.
Call up David. I need a line read. We'll worry about the game later. Do you think that's how fucking Death Stranding happened? He was like, hey, someone get Norman Reedus on the horn. I don't have a game yet, but once he says yes, I'll work on it.
I think that's exactly what happened, and I think that's why Death Stranding came out the way it came out.
God, and then fucking Monster Energy found out. They're like, hey, you got Norman Reedus? Hey, put us in your game too. And he's like, all right, another thing to think about before I make my game. I say that. I'm like, so, I'm not even ironically a sucker for fucking Kojima shit. I'll eat on the palm of his hand every fucking time.
Do you like Death Stranding?
Not Death Stranding that much, but I like a lot of the ideas and like the stupid sort of like Kojima lore.
That's fair.
Where things don't make sense. No, I would never play Death Stranding because like you don't play Death Stranding, you just watch it.
Yeah. Well, no, the parts that you play, you don't play either. You just kind of suffer through them.
Right. God. Well, it's like how people will, you know, say, oh no, I really like Metal Gear Solid 4. That was my favorite one. And I'm like, if it was your favorite story, I understand. But we're talking about games.
Right. No. Well, that's the thing, right? Because, like, I fucking love Metal Gear Solid. The series, not just the first game.
Yeah.
I've only ever played the first game, and I haven't ever beaten it.
Yeah, it's a tough game to beat.
I made it to the final boss.
Oh. What's your fucking excuse then, you puss?
Well, I was streaming it with Crandon, and we streamed it a little bit, and then we were like, we'll come back to it later, and then we didn't come back.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that whole thing where we stopped streaming.
Yeah. I mean, it happens, you know. It was a long time ago, because this was before we moved into the house, too, so.
Right.
Maybe 3 years back.
Maybe if our epic return to form with Yoshi Story and Ty the Tasmanian Tiger work out in our favor.
We'll follow it up with some MGS.
We'll start streaming or recording some meta. I mean, I'm down to fucking play some MGS.
No, I'd love to play through the Metal Gear series on my favorite YouTube channel of all time, youtube.com/OnTheShelfGaming. Except for it's not actually. I think that's the tag for shelf.
Right.
I think On The Shelf Gaming has no special URL. Oops.
Yep. Oh well, it's fine. It's not like we don't link it fucking everywhere.
True. Gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
Hell yeah.
You gotta eat a melon.
We gotta eat a melon. We gotta
whole
ride
melon.
This weird cane-to-cane clown worm.
Ah!
Fuck Yoshi, no! Oh, it's okay. We survived.
We did, but the thing's not here to save us.
Oh shit. Well,
gotta go back.
You fucked up, Bale.
No, bro, it's fine. He's just hanging around, waiting on us to come back.
He does look weirdly pleased to be doing this for us.
I don't know. He fucking loves it.
This is what he's born to do.
Literally. Before they found out people could ride them, they had nothing in their lives.
Right.
It was really, really depressing.
Suicide rates were through the roof. They almost got extinct, and then someone stepped on them, and they were like, "Whoa, we could do this the whole time." No one told me.
I think they have to be stepped on before they can start moving.
I mean, probably not. But like, what's the thrill in moving if someone isn't stepping on you with their big old feet?
True.
Their weird dinosaur feet.
That wear shoes.
God, see, this is gonna sound really weird.
Uh-huh.
Bear with me. I want to see Yoshi's feet. I want to know what he's got going on under there.
Oh, God, get back! Oh, I made it!
Saved it.
I lived!
Like, I want to see what he's got going on under there. Is that just me?
I mean, if you're asking literally, no, it's not just you.
I mean, yeah, but like, I know you're associating me with all the weird foot fetish people who want to see Yoshi's feet for non-scientific purposes.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know. Whenever I see like an animal character that like wears shoes, I'm just like, what are you fucking wearing shoes for? What do you fucking got under there?
No, that's fair.
Like, do you have like regular feet? Like, do you have just like Yoshi-colored human feet, or do you have like fucking dinosaur feet, or like frog feet? Because like Yoshi's like, what is Yoshi if not just a dinosaur frog?
That's a good question.
I don't know, what camp are you in on Yoshi's feet? Yoshi-colored human feet, dinosaur feet, or frog feet?
Well, based on the fact that he feels the need to wear shoes, the Yoshi-colored human feet feels the most likely to me, because like, why would they wear shoes otherwise?
I guess that's fair.
Dinosaur feet don't need shoes.
Well, yeah, but now they're the human feet. Like, we made shoes.
I mean, yes, but like, have you gone out and just walked around the world with no shoes on?
I mean, yeah, it sucks. That's why I wear shoes. But like, I objectively don't need them.
I mean, I guess that is literally true. I don't know. It could go either way, but also his shoes aren't like dinosaur shaped; they're just like normal.
Well, it's tough to know. What the fuck is that?
It's a boss fight!
Is that a fucking cloud of mashed potatoes also wearing shoes? What do its feet look like?
He's cotton candy.
He's
so
some
sweet,
mashed potato looking cotton candy.
but you can't lick him. But look, bro, I can lick him. Not only can I lick him, he heals me.
That's not a boss fight!
You might be thinking, is that the easiest boss fight of all time? And the answer is yes.
And you
Boss
still
fight
took
complete.
damage!
Well, yeah, I didn't have to worry about it. He heals me when I eat him.
God, I wonder... I want to meet the person who's died to that boss. Because you know there's someone...
Oh, I'm sure.
There's someone who took that fucking Dex Bach at face value. He's like, shit, I can't lick him? What else can I do? And then they just struggled hopelessly against them for like days. Until they accidentally hit the lick button and it worked.
He's like, wait a second. He lied to me.
That bastard! I thought we were friends!
How could boss fight Cloud and Candy not be completely honest about his one weakness? He was mean, but tasted sweet. Was he mean?
He seemed pretty nice. He had a big smile. He had the exact same face as this heart does.
Yeah, he just kind of existed out there. Honestly, we were kind of the mean ones.
Yeah, we're real assholes. And we'll continue to be assholes next time on the Shelf Gaming. See you later, everybody.